Greetings, fellow slinging agents in the wild. Welcome back to the show. This is going to be a brief intro, as we don't have any shout-outs to, well, basically to shout out about. We do, however, have on deck for your listening pleasure our next Interlude installment. And that brings me to something that I wanted to mention in regards to the interludes. I know that in the RPG genre, most notably the fantasy ones, a lot of what goes on in a character's life is seldom, if ever, known. I mean, we see them when they're going through these dungeon delves and they're entering combat, and occasionally we see them when they're wandering around in a town, either restocking their provisions or talking to other individuals to get the next quest or whatnot, but we never really get to see what goes on outside of those lives. And those moments, I think we miss something. However, in this system, and those like it, meaning this whole conspiracy, government agency, cover-up lifestyle, it really begs to be known. What the agents do in their downtime, if indeed they are taking downtime, can be just as interesting as any disavowed operation they might be on. It just lends itself so well to understanding why a particular agent might act a certain way while on and off, why he might think a particular way, and how he derived at those conclusions that might have everlasting ramifications. And so we interject these interludes so you can get a feel for those agents, as well as giving me a canvas to paint our mythology. And it really is in these interludes where the pieces begin to fall into place. From safe house, to proof of concept, to the seventh day, and even now in Science and Signs, the tracks are being laid for one particular season that's still a ways down the road. But we are getting there. In the meantime, the only thing I could say, besides right into the show because we love to hear from you, is let's warm up our dice and top off our glasses. Roll the Hard 20 presents Science in Signs Part 2. Enjoy. Alright, well, let's lead us in. Greetings, fellow slinging agents in the wild. It is I, your trusted hand of Brian, and with me, my Hard Slingers of Yore.
Hail!
Greetings.
Episode 2 of our interlude, Science and Signs. Last episode, we found you guys going to the San Diego Police Department to pick up an individual named Dylan Spencer, who was arrested for wandering around the streets of Old Town, yelling at people, saying they keep turning it on over and over. After they held him for almost 24 hours, they realized he was not intoxicated nor under the influence of any illicit drugs. So they put in a call to Baja Vista Mental Health Clinic to have him taken away to be psych evaluated. You guys are currently in an interrogation room with this individual, trying to coax him into explaining to you what he believes. So far, all he's said is that he sold out the human race, and all he got for it was a life sentence. Rice, you want to take it from here?
Yeah, so, Mr. Spencer, you mentioned a few things that I've got some additional questions for you. You said that you did something that sold out the human race, and you mentioned that you were on your way to work on the Corona. I'm assuming that's a ship since we're in San Diego. What does that mean? What do you mean you sold out the human race?
Look, I work for a specific company called Quantum Horizons.
We are familiar.
Originally, I was employed by a company called CL1. It's a subsidiary of Quantum Horizons. I was head of
Familiar with that too.
You know about that?
Continue, sir. But yes, quite familiar with CL1.
Anyways, I was head of their genetic manipulation program on the Gamma Project. It's an acronym for Genetic Acceleration, Morphing Manipulation, and Adhesion. It was the initial stepping stone that paved the way for the NPS soldier template. It was this project's formula that helped establish what we call the blend.
What is NPS?
NPS stands for Nova Production Series. It's a hybrid of sorts. You see, the blend is a serum comprised of specific DNA collected from my source material and used in conjunction with the Gamma project. It's the base building structure for the formulaic creation of these NPS hybrids.
It's not by chance blue with silverish flecks.
The blend is. How do you know about that? Are you
Lucky
familiar?
guess. Continue, sir.
No, wait.
Oh, you can't
don't
really
get
say
to just
anything in here.
guess like that. You don't get to just make a leap like that.
I'll point to the camera.
And he points to the sound deadening device that Rice is using, that sound maker thing to help deaden them.
Like I said, I'm familiar with the CL1 clone, if you will, facility.
Look, I was approached by our parent company and told they were migrating the Gamma project under the umbrella, and they wanted me to go with it. They wanted a seamless transfer, meaning my title and duties would stay the same. And of course, they seasoned it with a pay increase, and I accepted it. However, my role description at Quantum Horizons was expanded to basically stress testing these NPS templates to see how their organic composition withstood the paradoxical manipulation prior to cellular integrity degradation.
Whew.
Oh, mouthful.
You don't have any idea what Quantum Horizons is doing, do you? You say you know them, you say you know of CL1, you know of the blend, but you have no idea what they're doing. Do you know about the temporal field displacement device? Are you even aware of that?
Is that the one that was created by a Histler, I believe?
Yeah. You know Histler?
Please tell me a little bit about it. And I'll just kind of stare at him.
Look, they're not looking for the God particle. They're creating an encapsulated singularity in order to disrupt and alter the proximity field to allow localized temporal transportation. We're talking time travel. And the machine they've created that can do this very thing, that is the temporal field displacement device. It calculates time, elevation, latitude, longitude, and availability.
Sounds like a Stargate
It's
of
not a
sorts.
Stargate. That's science fiction. This is science fact. And you think about your movie version of something like this, they're not taking into account latitude and longitude or availability. They're just pretending to know something. You can imagine going 50 years in the past and finding yourself in the middle of a mountain because nobody checked to see whether or not there would be an open field there 50 years ago. Or maybe winding up in the middle of Louisiana because it's underwater and nobody thought to dam up the water before the time you were sent there.
You say this is science fact. Where does this device exist? The Corona?
A smaller version of it exists on board the Corona. From my understanding, there was a larger version. Evidently, the one I've been working with is not the first. There's some soft talk around the lab that this device's lead scientist, Histler, ran a much larger unit in San Onofre a few years back. Apparently it was housed inside of a warehouse that was inside of a larger warehouse until a commando team inserted itself and damaged the device. The lead scientist barely escaped with his life. And let me tell you, this man is out for blood. He's one man you don't want to cross. He has no qualms about sacrificing anything or anyone. This bastard actually has the balls to boast that he's the father of Hitler. And what's worse is he may be telling the truth. You say you know this man?
We faced him.
Let me guess, you were part of that commando team.
Can't really share that information with you now.
Oh,
As
come
you know,
on.
people are listening. Well, look, if you want to talk,
We're old
we need to
friends
get
now.
you out of here.
How are you
The
going
only
to
way
do
get
that?
you out of here. Well, listen up. We'll talk now. Only way to get you out of here is when they transfer you. They're probably going to put you in some medical van. They could. Hopefully, they're not listening now because we're basically giving up the plot. But they're going to transfer you to some van. You'll probably be handcuffed and all that, but I don't see why they would have you under any kind of particular guard. I will suggest that one of us sit with you because we're continuing our investigation. The other one will follow in our car. And during that trip, we'll find a way to stop the van and take you and free you from this place.
If somebody's going to go with me, I want it to be him. And he points at Bryce. He's all, because I know you. I've seen you in my lab.
You sure you're not being a stereotypical racist? Because I also saw some people in the lab that were similar, but they were not me. They were of the same race. So maybe you're not seeing things correctly.
That might be true.
So you are saying we all look alike. Shame on you. I'm just kidding.
Even when I'm delusional, I'm a racist. Am I imagining this? Are you guys even here?
We
You
have
see
a
he starts
few-
breaking out in a cold sweat.
I will. Well, I know I have one of my jack blades on me. Best I can in between the camera and all that. I will open it and I'll show him. I go, no, this is reality. This is real. Are you familiar with what you're looking at? I'm not going to toggle it.
He looks at it and he says, yeah, I know what that is. But
So
do
this is
you
real.
know what it is?
I know it well enough, and I'll take out the second one.
You've got two of those. You know, there are companies on this planet that would kill everybody in this precinct to get their hands on just one of those.
Well,
Do you know the technology that's in those? Do you know where that came from?
I believe that I have actually faced where the technology has come from in hand-to-hand combat.
So you faced the source material.
Let's just say that I have a space on my body free of any tattoos that where I finally face this thing again and defeat it, it will reside there with the rest of my kills. But we have moments until you are picked up, sir. So does that plan sound feasible to you? I can assure you that we can get you out of here. And if you answer everything we need, I will let you go.
Ask away.
But you're going to be on your own after that. And you most likely will be killed. So you can either be on your own or you can come with us and face whatever's going to be there for you.
Ask away.
Okay.
By the way, you could give 3 questions to this individual.
Before the people come in?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then real quick, do we have any specific things we want to ask him?
That's
Weaver?
one question.
No, I'm asking Weaver.
Is that a statement or a question?
Can I have more questions? What do we want to ask this guy?
Is the corona the basis of, like, is the corona the pinnacle of what they're trying to achieve? Yes, there's a smaller time travel device, but like if we are to say knock out the corona and the technology that's there, do we buy ourselves in the human race time?
Okay.
All right, so first question is like, hey, is corona the target? Like, is that where we should be focusing our efforts? And is that going to buy the human race time? And is it going to set back this project?
The Corona is just a mobile lab. It's using a smaller version of the temporal field displacement device. I don't know if it's the only one that they have or if they have a larger one that I have not been able to work with, but it's just a mobile lab to get in and out of places quick if they need to.
And that's located where? You say it's mobile. Where do we find out where it is?
It's currently berthed at Shelter Island. It's a marina 3 miles south of Old Town and just across the water from Coronado.
Okay.
So these comments you had of this Hissler, is he on board the Corona? Is he overseeing the op?
He does oversee the experiments. Currently he's on board, or was on board yesterday. I don't know, I didn't show up. And I've been basically detained for almost 24 hours, so if he's still there, I don't know.
And then out of character, what else do we want to know, Sammy?
Well, let's see.
I mean, you don't have to ask him 3 questions if you don't want to.
No, I know. I'm just trying to think if we have anything.
We know it's on the Corona, and we know that this guy Hissler, who you have, encountered before, at least as of yesterday, was local. He was here.
Okay, well, so each will ask. I spoke with your detaining officer, Officer Reyes, and he seems to be quite the fan of some of these theories that you're bringing up. Seems to be talking about following the course of Romeo Ramirez. Are you familiar with him?
No, I don't know him, but I know that after this Officer Reyes put me in his car, he drove me around for about an hour and a half before he brought me back to the station. He was asking me all kinds of questions. Like, he didn't just pick me up and bring me here. He was trying to pump me for information the whole time.
Yes, he seems to be quite the fan of some of the adventures of Mr. Romeo Ramirez.
Yeah, he brought him up a couple
deceased.
times. Yeah.
Supposedly about a ship called an Aqua Fortune. And I'll look over at Rice to see if the name rings any bells for him as well.
The Aqua Fortune. Yes, I've heard of such a vessel.
Yeah. Apparently, also there was some speaking of some of our agents in the Wasatch Mountains, but he seems to be confused on some of the agents that were involved.
Some of the details not complete.
A lot of this corresponds with this whole, what did you call it? Temporal field device displacement?
The displacement device, yeah. Temporal field displacement device.
Okay. So, and by you saying they're turning it on and the field will fray, what happens when it frays?
Realities will begin to unfold. Things that we know for certain will blend with things that may have branched out earlier in our lives or later on in our lives and start blending. I think one of the things that threw me for a loop was I remember reading something in the news about this airline company that was merging with another high-profile company. But yet I remembered that that particular airline company had gone out of business. It had gone under. And I didn't immediately put 2 and 2 together on that until I read in the news about another individual who had been released from prison recently. But yet I remember that individual dying in prison. He was a CEO of one of the major corporations. I don't want to get into the specifics because I don't want anybody else knowing these things. But it was then that I realized that the temporal field was fraying, that it was coming apart at the seams and reintegrating with itself. So I don't know if somebody's playing a game with me.
Is it Berenstain or Berenstein?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure they're going to be coming soon. Do you have questions for us that may put your mind at ease or may send your mind over the brink?
How are you going to get me out of here? They're never going to let me out.
The same way They said they're going to take you from here and put you in a medical van and take you to Baja Vista Medical Institute. And one of us will accompany you under federal decree as agents because we have questions for you still, and one of us will follow. And that's when we'll proceed from there.
You hear a key hit the lock. The door unlocks and opens up, and you see Officer Reyes is standing out there with 2 other officers. He looks in the room and he sees this thing sitting in the middle of the table.
Nondescript. It looks like a cell phone.
Okay. He sees it sitting on the table. Doesn't think anything about it. He's like, the Baja Vista crew just arrived. They're out back in the van. It's time for our guest to meet his next destination, gentlemen.
Okay, well, we're still finishing up our questioning. If possible, Agent Rice would like to go with him in the van. All
That's
safety
fine, but
precautions, of course.
they need to take him now.
Yeah.
They're not going to wait. And he's actually in their custody right now, so the paperwork says so. So,
Okay,
sorry,
well
agents.
then we'll walk him out if you don't mind. No need to dirty your hands with this anymore, and we'll bring it up with them.
Okay, yeah, no problem. He nods to the other 2 officers. They walk away. Reyes goes inside, uncuffs him, takes his cuffs and puts them back, and then gestures for the 3 of you to exit the room.
Mm-hmm.
He's, I'll just go through the hallway down to the end, make a right, and you'll see there's a glass door. Just push on it. The van's outside. He's waiting for the 3 of you to get out so he could bring up the rear.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go.
As you guys make your way down the hallway, turn to the right, you see the glass door. Through the glass door, you see outside a white van, windowless, and you see 3 individuals waiting by one of the sliding doors that's open.
Do these individuals appear to be like medical people, armed
Yeah,
people?
they're wearing like white scrubs and whatnot.
But are they like armed like policemen?
No, you just see them just standing out there, just kind of waiting. One of them looks like he may have like some kind of a billy club or whatever.
Billy, Dylan, Billy. Okay, well then, so I'll
Get to the chopper.
Agent Rice, do you want to let these people know that you'll be going with them? And I have a few words with Officer Reyes before we leave.
Yeah. You'll follow me in
I'll
the van?
follow in our friend's Charger.
All right. So I'll walk over to these gentlemen that are waiting. I have Mr. Spencer kind of holding his arm, bicep.
Okay. As you're walking out the glass door, each is bringing up the rear, and you're holding onto Spencer's arm. Reyes is behind you, and you hear him say on the phone, "I will, honey. Okay. Give her a kiss for Daddy." And he hangs up the phone. As you bring Spencer up to the 3 individuals, you see that there's 2 Caucasians and 1 Asian individual. Asian up front looks at you, Rice, and looks at Spencer, and looks past you and sees each. And each, you actually need to make a recall check on this.
Okay. 39, under 50.
This Asian individual looks just like Hanzo Shimata from that lone house in Las Vegas.
Oh shit. Well, I know it's not him. Oh,
He sees you. He reaches into the folds and pulls out a jack blade. He goes right between Rice and Spencer, right between the 2 of them, and goes right after you.
Okay. I will sidekick Reyes out of the way and get ready to.
Give the sidekick attack first.
Then okay. So is Reyes in the way of the attack?
He's behind you. Imagine
so
he's at the glass door with the phone.
Oh, okay.
So
Then that's fine. I'll make ready to do the attack while I yell to Reyes. Back up, Reyes. It's all real.
he looks at you, drops the phone, and goes to pull his sidearm out. Now I need everybody's dex.
Oh, shit. Mine is 15.
15. Rice.
11.
Rice, I need you to make a roll-off with me with your d20. I got a 15.
I got a 1.
Okay.
There's
Each.
3?
There's 3 guys.
Fuck.
Each. You see this individual who looks just like Hanzo split between Rice and Spencer and start going straight towards you with the jack blade.
Towards me? What did I do? I will tell Spencer, get down or do something useful, and I'll attack with the... I'll actually try the dual wield again. So for our listeners, let's see. It's -10 per attack. and it's
-10 per attack.
-1 die per hit, right? So instead of a D12, it's a D10.
Right.
If you keep hitting, you can keep doing it, but my attacks stack. The difficulty stacks each time, right?
Yes, but if you miss, you stop by realizing the futility of that.
Okay. All right, so first attack, melee weapon. All right. Under 53. 33, critical hit.
Critical hit.
So that's a D10.
Yes.
6.
Doubled.
Oh, shit. Okay. And then second attack? Is he
So
still up?
what's the double of that?
12?
Okay.
Our school system failed us.
Make your second attack.
Okay, second attack. And this one is at a -10 also, right?
Yes.
Ot 5.
Roll your damage.
Fucking A. It's a D10. 3.
You see this clone crumple right in front of you, just falls to the ground. The 2 other individuals from Baja Vista pull out these clubs. They start giving off this electrical charge.
Jack clubs. Gonna be using those later tonight.
One of them goes for you, Rice.
Aw.
63 will miss. The second one goes for Spencer,
Oh no.
and he will miss as well. Reyes closes the door and locks it.
I thought he pulled his gun.
He did. He's got his gun, but he's like on the other side of the glass door. Each.
Punked out.
Tell your wife and kid, or tell your wife, we'll give her kid a kiss goodnight, Reyes, for you. Okay, how far apart are Rice and Spencer?
They're about 3 feet apart. Because when Hanzo came through, he like parted them like the sea. Just
Okay, and
didn't
I
even
will
get a chance to attack.
I will defend Spencer, the one attacking Spencer,
Okay.
and so I'll try double attack again. Can I do that more than once in a combat round?
Yeah, until you miss once. And
Okay, and then it's all over for the
yeah,
rest
that's
of
all
the
over.
round?
If you miss
then
with the first attack, you don't get
Yeah.
the second attack either.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll try again. Under 43, 2. Fuck. Woo.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be bad when I actually miss. 12.
Damn.
And then
He
second
crumples.
attack. Oh, shit. Okay. And I can't switch that over to the next guy, right? It's too far. Or
Yeah, you can.
I could.
You got 3 feet of steel on a 2-foot arm.
Yeah. And so, again, under 43, 90 missed.
Rice.
So Rice is going to, because there's one guy left, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna clear his Glock 20 from his holster and take a shot at this knucklehead.
What's your range attack?
20 meters.
No, like what do you have to roll
well,
under?
if you're point blank like that, you get an additional 20% to the attack.
Oh.
And I have to use the skill in that weapon, right?
Yeah, firearms.
Okay. So I get I get 20 to that
Yes,
because I'm point blank.
you're point
Okay.
blank on that.
Do they?
All right.
If they have firearms?
Yeah, if he pulls out a gun.
Oh, okay.
Miss 65.
Oh my!
Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry.
With
That
20,
didn't include the 20. So 20
45.
to that, it's 45 under 50.
Roll some damage.
All right. Damage 1d12 on the Glock 20.
Fuck.
2 points. I grazed him.
Reyes opens a door and squeezes off a round.
At who?
Yeah, it's God,
Just
he's like,
arbitrarily squeezing off
oh
a
my
round.
God. He's like this. He's looking away, just shooting.
The round just goes off. And then he closes the door and locks it again.
That's 2 actions.
Each.
Okay, let's try it again. Now, since I missed, I can't do double anymore, right?
No, no more.
Okay. So 1 attack, and as I'm attacking, I'll let Rice know. These can't be reasoned with. Just go until they're not moving anymore. 62. I missed 62. Oh, that allows me to roll later, though, for a new melee.
The member of the collection team, the last member, drops the baton and pulls out a sidearm and fires point blank at you, Rice. Fuck.
Got a hard on for you, dude.
Actually, 39, that's going to hit.
Ooh. Dodge. You can dodge.
For 2 points of damage.
Oh, never mind.
He can dodge,
But then he can't attack, right?
but then he can't attack.
That's okay. I'd rather take the dodge at this point. What do I need to roll for
Take the
dodge?
dodge?
Dex?
Yeah,
So take the dodge. It's Dex.
yeah.
Make sure I got the right dice here.
So what is that, 11 times 5 or something?
Yes.
All right, so it's 85 over 55. So
Okay, so
So
you
I
still
take 2
take the 2
points.
points of damage, and you negate your next turn. Each.
but I can
All right.
move. Can I move or dodges it? Like I'm.
That's
I'm
your
just,
whole action. Yeah, that's
So I'm
your
just
whole action.
standing there for the next round for him to frickin' shoot me again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he may not. He may not
Oh,
get that
yeah,
opportunity.
I get it.
Come on,
If
each.
I roll good enough. Okay, under 53. 15. Damage is, stop spinning. 10.
10. He crumples to the ground as well.
Holy shit. What's Spencer doing?
He's basically just standing there. He's just a frail scientist. You know, he's not an aggressor at all. And this is probably what he's thinking is the end of the line. Plus, you got to imagine this is going down in like
Broad
3
daylight.
seconds, 4 seconds at the most. Just, you know, it's not lasting minutes or anything. It's going down pretty quick. So by the time it's all over and those 3 bodies are dropped, he's kind of leaning back, having the, you know, what do we do now? What's going to happen now? And so
All right,
he's just
well-
waiting.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah, out of game. What do we do? Do we take them in the Charger and hightail it? I mean, they're going to have this place is full of cops, you know, like.
Yeah, I'd rather take the Charger. At least gets us something speedy. The van isn't gonna do us any good.
Yeah. What if we turn on the sirens, though?
So we got to grab this guy and just get out of here. We're gonna have to en route figure out what to do with him.
I'm going to go and, I go, you take him to the car.
Okay,
I'll
I got
be
it.
right there,
Yep.
and I'll go pound on the door for Reyes.
He opens the door. Did we get him? We got them all, huh?
Yes, they're all taken care of, and we're taking Spencer.
What?
You
What do
need
you
to
mean?
do whatever you can to make this go away and to stop yourself from nosing about where you shouldn't. Otherwise, that kiss that you had promised your kid will never get there again. And I'm not threatening you. The people above me are. So forget it. move, go to a new place. Otherwise, next time you see someone like me, they may not be as friendly. This is your only warning. And I'll make sure that I wait and see that if he's going to... And I'm going to... can I use a intimidate or whatever it is?
I was going to say, you can use either an
Persuade?
intimidation, because you're still kind of in combat, but you weren't in combat with this individual, or you could use an influence check, which is the ability to change someone's opinions, perspective, or desire to help the agent achieve what they need to.
And the influence is based off what?
Charisma.
Okay.
They're both based off charisma, but one can't be used if combat's already going on.
Okay. My persuade is slightly higher. It's at 53 versus 50.
Okay.
So I'm going to try my best. And there is no intimidate, is there?
Yeah, we have intimidate.
Yeah, it's in.
What is that
incorporated.
based on, though? Charisma?
Charisma also.
Okay. So yeah, basically, Ichi's standing there in front of this guy, covered in clone blood, after killing 3, probably in Reyes's case, people that look exactly alike, and he will say, "Yes, you need to clean this up as best you can, and keep people off our tail. Otherwise, there will be people coming from you, and not me." So I'm going to do a roll. 39, under 53.
He just looks at you and nods. He's like, "Can I get your number so I could report? We could help each other. I could give you information if you need, or maybe you could help me."
You give me yours.
Sure. He pulls out his phone. And, woo, here it is. He shows it to you.
Okay.
Aren't you going to write it down?
I'll take his phone.
But I need that.
And I'll start walking away. We have your information now. And I'll be able to get a hold of you if I need you.
Okay. All right. We got this, Agent. I got this. Orale.
Is this guy just a groupie?
Officer
Is he just
Reyes just totally simped out for me. Like, I persuaded him like a bard to a bunch of ugly troll women.
Is he just a groupie?
He's heavily influenced by conspiracy theories.
Yeah, he's just like
and he thinks that now he knows something about each from the histories that he read from the Ramirez's annals. Want to wait till he took a drink of that before I said that.
I should have just killed him, but it's just not in the nature.
Okay.
So tell me what you guys do.
All right, so I'm already, like, I've grabbed Spencer. I'm running towards the charger. I'm throwing him in, and I'm like tearing up to the front, steps or whatever of the PD to grab each.
Okay.
And I'm like honking the horn, like, we got to get out of here.
All right, so I'll basically run up there and I'll open the driver's door and I'll say, "I'll drive." Hopefully, Rice remembering my oath to not take out Spencer.
So do you get in the back with Spencer, or is he in the back by himself? What do you want to do?
I would assume Rice would get in the back with, leave the cannoli, grab the gun.
Yeah, so I hop out of the driver's seat, keep the door open. I jump in the back with him. I'm like, "Let's go. We got to go." Like hit the back of the seat.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys start tearing ass. Where are you going? Do you have a destination?
I think we need to find a place to ditch this thing. I need to call Heisenberg and say we need a evac out sort of thing.
Okay. You find an old alleyway.
In an abandoned industrial complex.
Shut the fuck up. You guys find an old alleyway that's leading between an industrial complex. All the doors are shuttered closed. You start bringing the car down to a second gear whine. Just thundering through this alley. Rice, you're in the back seat with Spencer. What are you going to do?
I'll get out of the car and call Heisenberg, and I'll make sure that I make eye contact with Rice in the mirror. and I'll just, I'll get out and I'll call Heisenberg.
Gave him the nod.
Yeah, just a little nod.
Yeah, he nodded.
And I'll close the door just to make sure there's no sound. But I'll call Heisenberg.
Picks up on one ring each.
You're waiting for me, I see. Well, the situation has been taken care of. We are now in custody of the Dylan Spencer. The officer, I have his cell phone and records. He may prove to be an asset as of yet, but if not, I'll make sure that I take the trip to see him before we leave. And what is it that you're going to have us do now? Do we take care of Mr. Spencer? Do we bring him in? I know what you said, but I always like to double check.
Is he on the level?
He's on the level. He seems completely normal unless he goes into one of his fugue states. He was talking about much of the things that we know. He was talking about a ship called the Corona, which is nearby. He was talking about, as you know, the temporal field fraying, and they keep turning it on. He knew about just about everything and has much more information that appears to be over my head about a gamma project.
I know about the temporal field project, but I don't know anything about this gamma project.
What about this ship called the Corona?
I don't know anything about that either. Well, let me ask you this. Do you believe that he has enough information to keep him alive?
For now. He definitely knows more information than he was telling us in the police room. He was worried that the cameras would pick up something.
All right.
Well, let me tell you the bad news. The bad news is it all went down right in front of the San Diego Police Department as he was being transferred to Baja Vista Medical Institute. Three orderlies who appeared to be clones of Hanzo Shimada, if you're familiar with one of the people I encountered many missions ago.
No, I don't.
Well, let's just say they were not him because I dispatched him many months ago, and now there were three of them.
Okay. Well,
So Baja Vista Medical Institute is either a front or they waylaid the original people and took the van or took the ambulance over.
all right, well, if this Spencer really has all the information that we need, then we should probably promote a handoff. I'll contact O'Rourke, and I'll have him meet you. There's a McDonald's in San Onofre.
How far is that from here? Can you send me the coordinates?
It's about 50 minutes away. He sends you a
50.
ping.
Okay. 50, not 15.
50.
Yeah, in San Diego. 50. Yeah, we gotta take the highway.
All right,
Okay.
drop him off, and then get rid of the car. Anything
I'll
else?
Um,
What's up
I
with the
don't-
bodies at the police station, by the way?
they were left there.
You
And-
left them?
Where am I going to put three bodies in a charger? They were going to be handled by Officer Reyes.
The guy you were sent to take out? Okay.
No, the
Three
guy that we
clones
were-
by a guy who's a conspiracy theorist.
Well, I thought it more pertinent that you get the real threat, or
Okay.
the real person of interest, rather than us spending time to take out a conspiracy theorist.
All right.
We can drive back. And
Meet up.
pile
No,
in.
meet up with O'Rourke, and I guess I'll send a cleanup team down there too.
Yeah, I didn't actually out of game. I didn't even think about that. I was like, "Fuck, let's get out of here." Well, seriously,
Like, what are we gonna do?
I didn't think about it until just now too. I'm like, you
No,
left
seriously,
for
we
him
had
to
to
clean
get
up
out.
these three clones. Okay.
Yeah, we had.
But
to
nobody
get out. Well,
knows
I was
that.
hoping to do it in the van, But okay. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to do a cleanup team or what there because it's right in front of the cop station.
It's behind the station.
Oh, okay. Station.
Station.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys, Rice, you're in the back seat with Spencer.
So I'll look to Rice and say, "It appears our friend would like a word with Mr. Spencer." Mr. Spencer, you're going to be taken out of our hands soon, but given to the people that we work with, and all the info you have that you know, you should present to them. Your life may very well depend on it, but also it appears the entire human race's lives depend on this. So speak truthfully. And like I said, I gave you my word.
Okay.
We won't kill you until we'll hand you off, and then it's in your own hands. So you can go now, or you can take your chances.
No, I'll go with him. I'll go with you guys.
Okay.
So you guys start trucking up north, up the 5 freeway.
So as we're driving up there, I will open up Reyes's phone and call his wife.
The phone rings twice. Answers, and you hear a man say, code phrase.
I'll just hang up.
Oh no, you could have used the. What did he say to us? "I love you too, honey," your daddy.
Oh fuck! Let's do that again.
I'll give him the gold doubloon, but you're too late.
I totally spaced on that. No, I can. No, I don't need the gold doubloon.
Chris, that's awesome.
I can.
You get the gold doubloon, Chris. Good job.
I'll use my gold doubloon, so it really works.
Okay.
But no, Weaver can still get one, but I'll use, because I have one in reserve, but
Okay.
I totally forgot about the.
That guy was sus, man.
Well, yeah. What was it again?
You tell me.
No. I'm asking Weaver since I paid a gold doubloon for it.
It was "I love you too, honey."
Give him a kiss. Good night.
I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like, "I love you too, honey. Give her a kiss for daddy."
Yeah.
Code phrase.
Yeah. Wait a minute. It's "I love you too, honey. Give the kid a kiss for daddy."
Report.
"I love you too, honey. Give the
I
kid
love
a
you
kiss
too.
for daddy."
Give me your report.
You already passed the phrase. You already passed it.
I didn't say that.
That's great.
Okay, report. Spencer has been delivered.
Copy that. End of line. Phone goes dead.
Shit.
Epilogue. You see Reyes standing in the parking lot behind the police station. 3 dead clones all around him. He looks around, reaches down, picks up the jack blade, puts it in the folds of his coat, and goes back inside the building and pulls the fire alarm. And I will see you next season
What I get for being nice.
for Playthings. Fuck, what the hell's this guy's name?
Reyes.
No, not the last
Archer
name.
Reyes.
Detective Laredo.
Of course, I don't have his fucking first name. Yeah, this is Officer Paco Reyes.
Paco, come on. Okay, I think you're gonna have to come up with something.
This is Officer Little Puppet Reyes.
Yeah.
Some grilled cheese.
This is Officer Rick Reyes.
Sounds like a wrestler.
Rick. You guys are gonna fuck with me about this name this whole time. All right, let me think of a name. Let's think. Give me a name. This is
Call him
Officer.
David. Just call him David. David
Fuck
Reyes.
that. Yeah, this is Officer David Reyes. Is that better for you? Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora Radio, iHeart Radio, Amazon Podcasts, and Audible. And if you like what you're listening to, be sure to leave us that 5-star rating and review. Don't forget about our YouTube channel at Roll the Hard 20. So if you're into watching and you want to help support this show, then head on over and hit that subscribe button. It really does help the show out. We can also be found in the wild on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so don't forget to look for us there and check us out. You can also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com, where you can download the current show directly, pick and choose past shows from our archives, or view our galleries. We've got a lot of stuff posted over there, so check us out. And finally, join us on our Patreon at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast, where you can become a hard slinger and pick up swag. So until next time, keep your dice warm and your glass topped off as you roll those hard 20s.